How's it going, y'all? Fave with you, and today we're gonna do a mini review of the Backrooms as I smoke a cigarette in the Backrooms. So come along. Let me get out a smoke before we do any further discussing. As you can see here, we are in the Backrooms. So I'm gonna get my smoke out and we'll get to talking a bit. Let me get this sparked up real quick. So the Backrooms. I saw this movie the other day. And don't worry, by the way, there's not gonna be any Backrooms deities making their way towards me or running around the corner and whatnot. I made my peace with them. You know, they said, go ahead, do your little video and whatnot. We'll be chilling. You know, you don't gotta worry about us. I'm like, all right, cool. That's good to hear. But yeah, man, I saw this movie the other day in theaters. And I actually went to go watch this by myself. It's not too often that I go watch a movie in the theaters by myself, but I did that with this one, and I had a pretty pleasant viewing experience, you could say. And along with that, I did enjoy the movie. I know I've been seeing mixed reviews about it, but I could say that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my watch, and for me, it's how it was shot. You know, the cinematography. You know, the soundscape, and the atmospheric views and such. You know, that's what I like. I do like that in a movie whenever it is there. You know, and that's kind of like what the Backrooms is to an extent. So you do get a good bit of that in this movie. And for me, I love it. You know, like I like me a nice atmospherical, and that along with horror is just a perfect mix in my opinion. Little deities, they're hiding right now. They're a little camera shy. Don't worry about them. If you see a head peeking around any of these pillars or a corner or something, I'm okay. But yeah, I did go watch this movie the other day. And I liked it, man. Like I said, like I liked how it was shot. That was like the main thing for me. How it was shot, and the story, you could say, is not the best, but it's not the worst either, you know? Like I enjoyed it a good amount. I feel like it got its point across. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing a sequel, like exploring the Backrooms further, maybe through someone else's point of view that's been in there and whatnot, you know? I feel like that'd be pretty cool, you know, exploring the different levels and whatnot. Right now I'm chilling on, I'm gonna say level two of the Backrooms, just a, you know, nice little parking space and whatnot. I did clip into here. You know, I was just driving, got my car in here somehow. You know, I just driving, slipped through the cracks, and then just found me a nice parking spot and thought I'd record for you guys as I discuss this film and whatnot. But like I said, it was a nice viewing experience, especially, you know, like I said, I don't really go watch movies by myself too often, but I am kind of glad I did with this one. It was a nice viewing experience. I'm not going to give out any spoilers. If you haven't seen it, I definitely do recommend going to watch it. I heard they released a new version with 15 minutes or so bonus footage, but along with that, I did hear that footage is like at the end of the credits, so not sure I'm going to go catch that, but it is cool that they did release a different version of it. But yeah, like I said, it was a nice viewing experience. It's not everybody's cup of tea, I would say, but a good movie nonetheless, in my opinion. You know, for some it might be lackluster. For others, it just might be what they're looking for, you know? For me, it scratched a certain itch, you could say, like I said, with the whole atmospheric vibe and whatnot, mixed with a little bit of horror. I can't complain. I enjoyed my viewing experience. We're about done with our smoke here. I know it's been a while since I caught up with y'all guys, but I did see we hit 50 subscribers. We're about 56 or so, so y'all should get a special here soon enough. Maybe by the time that special comes out, we'll be at 60 or so, but we'll see. Otherwise, it's been nice catching up with you guys. I'm gonna finish my smoke, chop it up with the nice little deities that are hiding around the corner somehow, somewhere. We're gonna have a good time. I'm all done with my smoke. I'm gonna go chop it up. That was my update for y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flip. Deuces.